Yo, what is up? Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Today I am back with another VHS Thrifting haul, as well as a couple Blu-ray pickups. I went to a local vintage market, like antique market. It's the second time I've been there. Usually these places are pretty underwhelming. If you do find any VHS, it's like a little crummy, it's like a few crummy westerns and just, stuff I'm not generally into. But this place is an absolute beast. I would say there's at least 300-400 tapes there, just kind of thrown together on these tables. You do have to really pick through it to find the good stuff. But anyways, enough babbling. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, first up, I found Rush Hour sealed, brand spanking new. Man, honestly, most of these tapes were in really pristine condition, which is hard to find these days. The guy who runs this, I believe he gets it from estate sales. So, yeah, somebody, I guess, passed away recently, and I guess they just never touched a lot of this stuff. So, I'm not a huge fan of this personally, but I'm definitely going to put this on my eBay store. Get the right sealed tapes. It can be pretty lucrative. Next up, got this one right here. Some Frenzy, Alfred Hitchcock. I don't know the year. It says 1972. It might have been earlier than that, but I think that's a pretty sick cover. Sealed, perfect condition. I'm going to probably throw that up on eBay as well. Got some more Alfred Hitchcock, torn curtain right here. Don't know too much about this one. Again, perfect condition, nice and crisp. I realized I don't think, actually I'll take it back. There are watermarks on here. A lot of these, like the older ones, don't actually have watermarks on them, I don't think, but this actually does have the MCA right there. It's looking good. You know it's legit. One more Alfred Hitchcock right here, simply called Murder. I love that just kind of simple, classic sort of noir feel to it. Cheaper tape, really light feeling, but probably slap that up on eBay. Okay, next up. Okay, Pretty in Pink. Don't judge me. I'm a total mark for John Hughes, and especially him and Molly Ringwald combo. I have not seen this one yet. I've got The Breakfast Club. I've got 16 Candles, stuff like that. I don't think John Hughes actually directed this. Looks like he just wrote it. But, I love the aesthetic on there, so I'll have to get that a check out. Also, I kind of hate it when you find someone writes their name on it. That was a common thing back in the day. So, Casey Parker, I now have your tape, but it is what it is. Next up, I've never heard of this before. It looks really interesting. It's called The Real Blonde. The cover, I think, is awesome. This is actually Elizabeth Berkley, a.k.a. Jessie Spano, Slater's girl from Saved by the Bell. Never heard of this one. Looks interesting. I also remember her time on Showgirls back in the day, if you're growing up in the 90s like I did. So definitely give that a check out. The rest up, it's hard to find decent horror these days. And these next two titles I actually already have, but I'm not going to turn them down, especially in the wild and their crisp condition. Found some Christine. This is a slightly later release. I think I have 2 copies of this. I've got one of the earlier ones, which I like a little bit better, but I think I'm actually going to probably put this maybe as part of like a VHS lot for sale on eBay. Can't go wrong, man. Like, this is honestly one of my favorite John Carpenter films. Obviously Halloween, The Fog and stuff like that, but yeah, this one's right up there, so that was a pretty sweet find. Also, Lost Boys. Crazy thing about this is I've been looking for it in the wild for so long. For some reason, you think it's a pretty common tape. You think I could find it. Never could find it. Recently, over Christmas, I broke down and actually bought it on eBay. And, it wasn't too much. I think I might be paid like $15-20 for it. I actually got an older release, but of course, Murphy's Law, I finally found it in the wild. Pretty good shape. This is the Warner Brothers hits. I don't really care for those on the covers, but yeah, that was a pretty cool find, for dirt cheap. So I don't know, I might just have this as a backup, maybe put it on eBay since I got a duplicate. But yeah, those are the tapes that I found at that place. I'll definitely be going back. He says he gets pretty consistent inventory and crazy good selection, so that's awesome. And also a couple last little things. I did pick up some Blu-rays. I got crazy thing. I actually have Pearl on VHS. I got it bootlegged, but it's come down in price a little bit. I went ahead and picked up the Blu-ray. Got this sweet slip cover right here, slip sleeve, and it's Pearl, man. She's a star. What can you say?
No, I'm a star! Please, I'm a star! I'm sorry, it's too late.
And the last one we got here is Friday the 13th on Steelbook. The crazy thing about Friday the 13th is I can never find it in the wild on VHS. Never have. I don't think I've ever seen anything. Not even like Jason X, one of the crappier, newer ones. You can go on eBay, but I just don't feel like spending that kind of money on eBay. I have the complete Halloween VHS set. I have the complete Nightmare on Elm Street VHS set. But for some reason, this one has eluded me, so I went ahead and it was like $10 at Walmart. Went ahead and picked that up as well. So anyways, I'm pretty happy with everything. Hit or miss like always with the thrifting game, but just got to keep at it and find some bangers out there. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.